This is National Native News. I'm Antonia Gonzalez. The Oglala Sioux Tribe held a vote Tuesday on legalizing medical and recreational marijuana on the Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. Unofficial numbers as of Wednesday morning show a majority of residents are in favor of legalizing both, with more in favor of medical marijuana. Marijuana is completely restricted in the state. Oglala Lakota citizens also voted on whether or not to legalize alcohol only at the tribe's casinos. The unofficial count shows voters are against allowing alcohol in the casinos. Meanwhile, Julian Bear Runner, president of the Oglala Sioux Tribe, on Tuesday declared a state of emergency on the Pine Ridge Reservation due to COVID-19. The declaration outlines threats to Lakota way of life, pointing to 5 coronavirus cases in South Dakota with one possible death linked to the disease, and cases in neighboring Nebraska. Bear Runner requests federal assistance, including test kits, for the Pine Ridge Indian Health Service. The declaration seeks to protect elders and asks people to restrict visitation to the Oglala Lakota nursing home. The emergency declaration follows tribal preparedness meetings. Health and safety concerns have led to the cancellation of a large gathering of students from tribal colleges and universities. Officials of the American Indian Higher Education Consortium announced Tuesday the annual student gathering planned for next week in Albuquerque will not be held due to coronavirus concerns. Students from Haskell Indian Nations University in Kansas are disappointed. Kayla Boynty was excited to participate.
I understand the reasoning behind it, but I'm still very disappointed. A lot of my team members have been saving up for this moment. Like myself, we stayed back and we didn't go anywhere for spring break because we're working on our projects, our art projects, or we're studying for the Knowledge Bowl, or we're just saving money in general. We've all really been looking forward to this event, and now we're just kind of like, don't know what to do now. Got a little heartbroken about it.
Student Sarah Pearl Hall.
AHEC being canceled this year is kind of disappointing because I was going to submit a film, and this was my first film that I had done in about 2 years after picking back up short films. So I was really excited to submit it and see where it goes as far as the AHEC Film Festival.
Troy Wattersons is finishing up his time at Haskell and was hoping to win big at the conference.
This is my last AHEC. I was hoping to did some of the best pieces of art, which are now going to go relatively unnoticed. And for my endgame team, this is also part of my last effort to try to bring home some gold for Haskell.
The annual event brings together nearly 1,000 people from tribal colleges and universities across the country. Students show their skills in athletics, knowledge bowls, traditional games, and other competitions. In recent weeks, some tribal colleges announced they would not participate this year due to health and safety concerns and tribal government travel bans. A Sacred Sites rally is planned Wednesday to be held outside the U.S. Capitol. Tribal leaders and advocates are urging for protection of Oak Flat in Arizona from a proposed copper mine. The rally is planned a day ahead of a hearing on the issue by the Subcommittee for Indigenous Peoples of the United States. Oak Flat is located east of Phoenix and is a sacred area to a number of tribes. Members of the San Carlos Apache tribe have been leaders in the fight against the copper mine for years. I'm Antonia Gonzalez.
National Native News is produced by Kawanak Broadcast Corporation with funding by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Like the circle of life, there is an opportunity that comes around every 10 years, a chance to participate and let our voice be heard. It lets others know who we are and where we are. The 2020 census will be our opportunity to shape our future for generations to come. Shape our future. Start here. Learn more at 2020census.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Census Bureau.
Native Voice One, the Native American Radio Network.